Okay, good morning, everybody. So let's sit in a relax and nice pose. You can cross your leg or you don't have to cross, okay? You can always lengthen out. So drop in your shoulder. You can rock a little bit side to side, up and down, okay? And then look side to side. Then come back to center, opening your hand out, push your finger, reach to the side, come back, exhale, reach, 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 and come back, lifting up your hand, look up to the ceiling, joining your hand, drop your heart center, honoring yourself and welcoming this wonderful session. Reach up high, inhale, opening, going forward, and scoop up, inhale. Exhale down, scoop up, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, then come back to center, exhaling here. Reaching up and turning your body to side, exhale down, grabbing your knee, open your heart center. Stay there a few breaths, then coming up high, inhale, going other side, exhaling, open. Try not to twist your neck, just your body opening to the side. Then coming up high, inhale, exhale forward, drop your hand down, drop your chest down, then slowly round and come up. Reaching up high, inhale. Exhale, drop to the left, reach up, lengthening. Try not to go like this, reach, okay? You don't have to collapse your body. Then coming up high, inhale, exhale, reach to the side. Just breathe there. Then come back to center, open your hand out, pushing your palm away, and circle just a little bit. Circle with both directions. Very gentle. Then we're going to drop all the fingers down, touching the floor. Then gather those all fingers together like this. Lift up and exhale down, just like you're flying. Okay, reach up high. Inhale, exhale. Lift up, exhale. Lift up, exhale. One more time. Reach up, drop down. And then bring your hand to heart center. We're going to do cat and cow, sitting, just tucking your tailbone. And so round your back, one vertebra at a time. Drop your chin down at the end. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more times. You can do longer when you're practicing yourself, okay? And the class is short for 1 hour, and sometimes we cannot complete all those, but always do a lot, so that will be good. Now, if you're crossing your legs, so uncross and then bring your left leg behind. So some of you have a knee problem, you don't have to do, you can always lengthen, okay? So sit tall. When you're sitting there, so what happens is your body goes to the side like this. Try to come up, pressing your tailbone, sit tall, okay? Reach up high, inhale. Then interlace your finger, exhale, bring your hand behind. So when you're doing that, not your elbow here, open your elbow and exhale going to the side. You can just go a little bit, feel really nice, your side is straight. You can touch the floor if you can, or just right here is fine. Okay, then come up high, inhale, exhale other side. Now this time, sometimes it's hard for your IT band, you can drop your hand down, okay? And then reach, lengthen, and breathe. Then slowly circle, look down, and then come up, inhale. Exhale, round your back, inhale, reach. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, Inhale. The last one now. Exhale. Inhale, then slowly coming up. Exhale, going other side. So now you can just round your back, however, reaching your hand, then coming up high. Inhale, exhale, drop your hand. Now lift your hip and switch your leg other side. Slowly. Just do slow. I will try to do slow. Okay. Reaching up high. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your hand down again. Now you're gonna go take a long breath and exhale to the side. So right here is okay, and breathe. Try not to go too far. If you want to touch the floor, that is fine. So you can do as much you can to push your elbow away. Then come back to center. Exhale, go other side. Or you can drop your hand, reach your hand up. Then round your back and circle. Okay? Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Nice job. Reach, exhale. Reach, exhale. Then last one. Reach, exhale. Then coming up high. Inhale, exhale, going on the side. Coming up high. Inhale, exhale, drop your hand down. You can try to sit tall, but if you knee problem, try not to push so much. Then coming up high, inhale, exhale, drop your hand, and bring your knee together. Then we're going to sitting the kneeling. Now, if you problem, so you can always put pillow behind and sit on the pillow, so that supports your knee. So you don't have to hurt your knee so much, okay? The sitting tall. And dropping your shoulder. Reach up high, inhale, going to the side, and opening again. So just go a little bit turning, or some of you so good, bring your hand around and grabbing your thigh, so that way your shoulder open a little bit more. Or if that's too hard, so bring your left hand and grab your finger, your right hand, and pull this a little bit more to the front, okay? So that way you're holding and you're pulling, but it's still, you see your right side of shoulder is really nice to straighten and breathe. Then slowly release that side, coming up high, inhale, and going other side, dropping your hand here, or bring your hand around, grabbing your thigh, opening here. Or you can bring your hand, right hand, grab the left, interlace your finger right here if you can see me, okay? So interlace here and pull a little bit more towards the front. And you can feel like your left shoulder is really nice. And you feel your scapula and your clavicle. Right here is nice and stretched going on. Then slowly release, coming up high, inhale, exhale down, come all four. Then when you're all four, I'll show you from the side where it's right here. You can lengthening. Always make sure your knee and like there's your hand right under your shoulder and come up really. Okay, tuck your tailbone around and push down. Exhale. Inhale, come up, look up, doing a nice cat and cow, and tuck your tailbone and drop all the way down. One more time. Come up, look up, then round and push back. Then come back to center. Now curl your toes behind, okay? Then slowly lift your hip up. We are going to downward facing dog. So now always make sure you are trying to drop your heel down. You've been doing yoga for a while. If you can touch the floor, that's fine. If not, lifting, just gentle bicycle. Okay, bend one knee, drop other heel. Then go other side. Very gentle. Going right there. Bicycle few times. If your wrist hurts, you can always drop your forearm down. That is okay too. But sometimes it's harder with the forearm. Then lift the heels up and bend your knee a few times. Okay, just doing that. Great. From here, we're gonna walk forward. So slowly, go walk forward. Bend your knee. The more bending, it's good. And then rest your abdomen, and then drop your head down, grabbing your opposite elbow, or you can bring your hand here and drop. So you want to lengthen your knee, that's fine, or bending is okay. Shake a little bit, shaking your head, and then come up slowly, 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 hanging here, hang your body, tuck your tailbone, slowly, 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 coming up high. Inhale, reach up high. So when you reach up high here, then bring your hand, palm behind, opening your heart. So try not to push your hip forward like this. Just stay here, just open your heart. Then open your arm and swan dive right here. Okay? When you're doing the swan dive right here, your flat back, softening your knee, and then swing your hand, coming to chair pose. So sideways from chair pose here, draw your navel, so not arching too much, okay? Tucking a little bit tailbone, bring your hand to heart center. Or you can drop here, or you don't have to go down too much. You have a hip replacement or something, right here is good. Just staying here, feel your quads is really working good. Then slowly drop your head down, exhaling. Then plant your hand. Then you step one leg back. Exhale, and other leg back. So right here again, downward facing dog. Now from there, we're gonna bend your knee and we're gonna drop your knee down, your hand go to all four. So from all four, I want you to do move side to side. Okay, move side to side. Okay, so your knee and your hip and shoulder. Then we go forward and back a little bit, forward and back. This movement warming up your joint. Then you can make a circle. Okay, so circle and go back, make a loop, just like writing the figure 8. Okay, letter 8. Go forward, loop, and go back and loop. Very gentle. Just doing this is good for your all joint. You can do any time like this. Then reverse the circle other way, just going down and circling, taking your time. Again, remember, we are doing this for really gentle yoga. If you don't like this, you're seeing that, and then you can always go a little bit further, okay? Then come back to center. We are going to drop your forearm, okay? So when you forearm down, so your body wants to drop down, but draw your navel. So place your forearm so you're not dropping down. So it's staying here. Now lengthen out one leg behind, whichever leg you want. Point and flex. Stay there, point and flex. Circle your ankle in both directions. And slowly drop, switch other one. Go out, point and flex. Few times, try not to drop your body down. Circle your ankle and drop down. From here, we're gonna lift the knee and you can drop down your body. You can just stay here, plant your hand. So lifting your heart center. Bring your sternum forward. You can just stay here. Bend your knee or circle a little bit. Then from here, we're gonna drop, press the top of the foot, okay? Press the top of the foot, and then we're gonna come up a little bit. So again, try to keep your pelvic, try to push shoulder back, you can come up. So if you want more, you can come up a little bit closer, your hand lifting up. Shoulder down. You can look side to check your neck not squeezing. If you do like this, it's hard to do side to side, okay? It hurts your neck. So drop down, lengthening, and you can come up a little bit more, planting your hand really nice, bending your elbow a little bit more, going side to side, side to side. Now, if you want and you feel so good, and bend your knee behind just a little bit. You don't have to go too high, not bringing your toes to your head. So right here is okay. And breathe. Nice job. Try not to open your knee too wide. Then slowly drop. Plant your hand under your shoulder. Now lift your body up. Open your knee. Then we are going to go to devotional pose. Sink down. Everything drop down and drop your forehead and relax down. Now this time you let go everything, dropping your body. It's also called surrender pose. People call child pose, but this is not the child pose. When you do the side, and this is the child pose. So whichever you can choose always, okay? So just let go and breathe. So melting your body down to the ground. Then slowly, 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 we're gonna come up right here, kneeling. So much kneeling. If your knee hurts, please, you can always move it around or put the big blanket under your knee. Or some of you have knee pad, you can always do the knee pad, okay? Then we are opening your right side of your leg. When you're opening your right leg, you're not gonna bring to the front, okay? Just go to the side, which is exactly on your side, or not even behind. So bring your toes to the front, flat foot. So not locking the knee, always soft. Reach up high, inhale, lifting. When you inhale, lift your rib cage, not your shoulder, reach, reach, reach. Then exhale to the side right here, then drop your hand down. So not pressing your leg, just right here, it's okay, reach. So some of you want to go a little bit further, that's fine. Otherwise, right here, it's okay. Nice, straight, straight, straight. You guys doing so good. Then coming up high, inhale. Now you have option. You can just stay here or drop your hand down and lift your leg. So if that's too much for balancing, you can keep your toes down or lift up. Reach up, stacking your shoulder and breathe. You can look down if you want, okay? Try not to push too much. If your body is really shaking, you can drop your toes down. Then coming up again, plant your foot, reaching up high. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hand down to the front. Now you can stay here if you feel good, but some of you lifting your toes, okay? So if you want to go a little bit more straight, you can drop down and you can sit down, okay? So that is the option, but you don't have to. So I know it's harder, that's okay, and breathe, but you enjoy it, okay? Then slowly come up, round your back, reaching up high. Inhale, exhale to prayer. Now bring that leg in, bending, then switch your left side. Reach up high, inhale, lifting again, lift your rib cage right here, not your shoulder. Exhale, drop down, drop down. So again, your toes is not opening to the side, toes is facing to the front. Right here, you're gonna go further, that's fine, okay? Reaching there, then coming up high, inhaling. Then exhale, you can just stay here and lengthen, or drop your hand down and stacking your shoulder. You can lift your leg up or tip it down, whatever you feel. Draw your navel. You can look up here, look down. It's always the option. Breathe there. Nice job. Then slowly coming up high, inhale. Then we're going to drop to the front. Exhale, draw your navel. Drop down. Now you can bring your leg, lifting your toes, pressing the heel, okay? So when you're lifting the toes, try not to lock down your knee like this, okay? Always press the heel, engaging your leg. Then you can just stay here, draw your navel, or you can put back, you can sit here, reaching up high. Inhale, exhale down, then lift your hip up, then come up slowly, slowly, slowly coming up. Now bring your leg to center. Now from sideways, I'm going to show you. Turn to one side, drop your hand. So reaching up high, and so not going too far back right here, and so drop. Turning and twisting, it's really good. So I always explain turning and twisting is really good for your digestive system and very good for immunity power. So reaching. So immune system activate when you turn, you twist. Really good. And come back to center. You can do several times in a day, or bringing your hand not on your lumbar, a little bit below your lumbar or above your hip joint, and reaching here is always good. Okay. So a little bit back bending, feel that good, reaching, and come back to center. You guys are doing good. So now we're gonna go to child pose. Bring your hand to the side, open your knee, and draw your navel. Slowly drop down all the way to your child pose. Whichever side you drop your cheek, so drop and relax. Let go everything. Melting your body again. Breathe. Then slowly come up. Rounding your back, slowly, slowly, slowly coming up high. Inhale. Now drop your hand down, curl your toes, lifting to downward facing dog. Just breathe there. Now from here, we're gonna slowly lift your heels, okay? Lift your hip and round your back, curl, okay? So slowly shift your body weight forward to plank. Now, when you're planking, you feel like dropping your knee, please do so, okay? Right here, and rock your hip side to side. Just drop if you can. Just drop the hip one side, come up, drop other side, or drop all the way down and reach up high. Inhale, lengthening. Nice. Then you go other side. You drop your hip to the side and reach up. And then come back right here. Now everybody keep your knee down. Not all for like this, okay? Not like this. So go a little bit further. Then hugging your elbow, we're gonna drop your body down all the way. Then come up, little cobra, if you can. You don't have to come too high and look up. Just right here, and if you wanna look up, just look above your eyebrow. So you're not going to do like this, okay? Please, please, please do not do this. So drop your shoulder. If you wanna look, just look above your eyebrow. Then drop down. Then plant your hand, come up. Then push back to devotion. One more time. Great job. Then come up, curl your toes, lift up your downward facing dog. I promise this is last one. Then slowly bring your right leg to the front. One step or several steps. Then bring your both hands inside of your right foot. So stay here a little bit, pressing. So you want to do runner lunge really nice. You can stay here, okay? And breathe. Then slowly lift your hip up, and then bring your hand, turn your body to the front. Slowly, slowly, slowly going to the front, okay? So keep your foot really perpendicular, so to the front and parallel, and then not locking the knee, very nice. And then drop your chest down a little bit, dropping your head. And just relax there. Sometimes some people really love this pose. Sometimes it's harder, but you will get used to. And breathe. Wide leg forward fold. You feel the hamstring is straight, but please not to lock your knee. and just dropping your head. Then slowly come up right here and going to other side. Same way, slowly, slowly, slowly. Turn your toes to the side. Now you can go same way, your both hand inside, pushing the heel right here. Or if you want to drop the knee, please do so. And lengthening right here. Enjoy it. Breathe. Now from here, so plant your foot, right foot. Then we're going to come up slowly. Bend your left knee and slowly, slowly, slowly coming up right here. Bring your hand on your waist. So adjusting your body, adjusting your foot towards your left side right here. And then raise your hand up. So when you're raising your hand up, sink down a little bit of your body, drop your shoulder down, or bring your hand down behind and collapse your palm and go a little bit deep. You can feel good. Then slowly release, coming up high. Inhale, lengthen, and go forward right here. You can just stay here. So some of you cannot go too deep forward fold. This is the option. You can always stay. And then reach down if you want, dropping down, plant your hand down. Now this is pyramid, so feel the hamstring is straight. Now if that's too much, bring your right leg a little bit closer, okay? So deep down and breathe, drop all your body. But if you're rounding your back, stay up, okay? Otherwise, reach down and breathe. Nice. Then bring your right hand inside of left leg and turn other side away from me and just open up. You guys been doing this so long and you feel so good. You can drop your hand behind if you want, or just lengthening up and breathe. Then slowly drop your hand down, then bend your knee, bend your left knee, and coming up, inhaling, reaching up to your left side of warrior. Take your time. You don't have to rush that. Take your time. Drop your shoulder. Bring your hand to heart center. Nice job. Then coming up, then again, we're going to go down. Bring your hand inside of your left foot. Then slowly turn your body to center. Now from here, walk your hand a little bit further away this time, but not your body walking forward, okay? Just your hand, then drop your head between your arms, so tilting your tailbone high, softening your knee, and drop your chest, sternum forward, so that way you can feel really nice and straight in your body. And just breathe. And from here, lift your head up, bring your hand closer, and we're going to turn to your right side. Slowly, slowly. Now turn your toes, okay? Both legs turning towards your right side. Now from here, bend your knee, okay? Right knee slowly. Then slowly we're going to come up, slowly, slowly, slowly lifting up high. Inhale, the opposite side. Now bring your hand behind, collapse your palm, push down. Then slowly release your hand up, lengthening your knee, going forward. Right here, staying, just stay here, that's okay. Or just drop slowly, slowly, slowly down and bring your back leg a little bit forward, pyramid, reach down and breathe. So this is really nice, hamstring straight, your tailbone lifting up and upper back. Now bring your left hand inside of your right foot, reach your right hand up, turning your body to the side. Turning and breathe. Or you can rest your hand behind, it's up to you. So if that's too much for lengthening your knee, micro bend your knee always. Then slowly drop down. Drop down. Now slowly bend your knee. Then we're going to come up slowly, 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 reaching up high, sink down. Take your time, then exhale to prayer. Good job. Reach up high. Inhale. Then swing your left hand, open your body to front, still bending your knee. So bending your right knee, opening your heart. So warrior two. So what you do is warrior pose. I always tell this story. So warrior one, you lift the heavy thing right here. So all those feel like major muscle working, okay? So the warrior, they carry the bow and arrow lift up. Then swing, you open, so you're opening the bow really nice with the arrow, okay? So that way you really have to open your heart. So really mindful, opening your hand, it's really, but you're not going like this, stay here, okay? So really open. Feel that this is powerful pose. You can lengthen your knee and sink down a little bit more always. Okay? So opening the bow and arrow. Nice. Then we're going to drop your elbow down here, reaching up high. So bending your knee right here, it helps you to your core lengthen up, then bring your hand overhead, but not collapsing your body like this. Reach up, lengthening. And just breathe or stay here. Nice. Then slowly come up, lift up, and bring your toes to center. Exhale, bring your hand behind. So it's cutting off my head right there. So it's like opening your heart. Now hinge your hip, then forward fold and push your hand away. But if your hand is right here, you stay up here. You don't have to go too far, okay? And then push, collapse your palm, dropping, pushing your hand away. So feel that your deltoid open. You're contracting your shoulder blade, opening your pec muscle. Feel like your leg, your back, everything works good. Then from here, you can always release your hand and hold your leg or thigh, or you can come up slowly, 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 taking your time, reaching up high. Inhale, exhale to prayer. Then we go other side, turning your toes, left toes to left side. If you're doing the left side, opening your hand, bend your knee. So really nice warrior, enjoy it, open your heart, push your hand, really engaging your muscles. Great job. Then reaching up high, inhale, exhale. Then you can lengthen your knee if you get tired, but please try not to go like this. Okay, just stay here. Sink your hip down so your torso stays straight. Then you can drop your elbow down, reaching up high, you inhale, or bring your hand overhead. But if your hip is like this, when you feel sometime, you can always bend your knee and lengthen out, reach. Just breathe, nice up. Then slowly bring your hand up, pull your body up, reaching up, exhale down. Coming up high, inhale, bring your toes to front, exhale to prayer. Now bring your leg a little bit closer right here. So I'll go a little bit back right here. And then bring your heel in, toes out. Right here is okay. Bring your hand, okay, just sink down a little bit more. Sink, sink, sink if you can, or right here is okay. It's up to you how far you feel comfortable. But your knee not going like this. So we're not gonna do like this, okay? Always your knee is above your ankle. So that way, stacking your bone, you don't hurt your bone that much. Just staying here. Nice up. Lengthen one side. Go other side. Other side. Now you can drop your hand down and reaching up high. Inhale. So put your shoulder blade back and bring. So again, back, and bring, and so much coming up, and go other side same way. Again, shoulder blade back and come up and back, come up, then slowly come back, go down right here. Nice job, breathe. So rocking side to side, it helps your quads, your leg muscle working great. Okay. So from here, bring your hand to waist and just stay a little bit deep. Look side to side, side to side. Come back to center. Lift one heel and down, other heel and down. And then slowly lengthen up. Nice. Take a long breath and exhale. Great job. Inhale, sink down right here. Now this will be the last. Drop your elbow, reach. And then come up, go other side, reach. Inhale, come up, exhale. Inhale, come up, exhale. So you can do this 100 times. No problem with me, okay? Just going side to side. Enjoy. Nice. And last one. Then come back to center. Bring your hand to heart center. Now, hinging your hip, bring your toes to the front. Slowly drop your head down. Now going right-legged forward fold. And just hang it. So you don't have to open your leg too wide. Please don't open. So then you can grab your opposite elbow, just like forward fold. Drop your head down and shake your sway your body side to side. Or just stay here, dropping down. Sometimes you feel popping your back because lengthening your spine and feel good. Then slowly walk your head a little bit further. Now lift the heel and slowly drop your knee down, okay? So flat your foot back and we are going to come down to kneeling, okay? From sideways when you look back, again, lots of kneeling today, but if you cannot do it, you can always lengthen your leg out, okay? So right here, we're gonna go down, bring your hand behind. So try not to open your knee too wide or lengthen your leg out, that's fine. And planting your hand. So your hand has to be at least 8 inches away from your hip. We were not touching here. So out, okay? So out here, and not open wide behind your hip. And then we can lift up. Right here is okay. Don't have to go too far, just a little bit. Open your heart, look up. And slowly drop it down. Now you feel like, oh, I can do more than that. You can bring your knee a little bit closer, bring your leg a little bit closer, and go closer. You put your hand right here. Only if you want, okay? Again, try not to force your body, you know. So then from here, we're gonna come up a little bit higher and lifting up. This time you can drop your head behind. And try not to open your knee too wide. Then slowly drop and push back. Exhale to child pose. Very good for your back. So it really helps you to more like not to do too much, but doing this often. It's really help for your back. Because it's, you know, I have been saying that I have high back surgeries and then it hurts sometimes, but when you keep moving, I feel really good. Now from here, plant your hand, curl your toes, and push back. We're gonna drop the hip down and lift your leg up. So when you're doing that, right here, press the tailbone, try not to round your back. If you round, you're gonna fall. So press the tailbone, you don't have to lift too much, okay? Just right here, or tippy toe down is always the option. So stay here and breathe. Just do one leg up and down, okay? So, or grab your thigh, or putting your hand down on the floor, always option. Nice job. And then if you want, you can always lengthen out, draw your navel, and feel good. or right here's fine. And breathe. Then slowly drop. Plant your foot. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we are going to cross your right leg over the left. Okay. So again, your back has to be press tailbone down. You're not rounding like this. So lengthen. So I'm going to go show you from the front right here. Then bring your hand underneath your thigh and then lift your leg, slightly going back. Again, not bending, not rounding your back. So right here is okay. Or lengthen out. Some of you may be really good. You can go up a little bit higher. Okay. Up to you. So right here is good. Or bending your knee, sitting here, keeping the sitting balance is always good. Then drop down, then put your hand behind and slowly drop that leg. So your foot gonna touch the floor, okay? So right here now you can feel a little bit turning and press your hand so you're not collapsing your back. Reach up and just staying here is good for you. Again, lower back. Lower back, your hip flexor is very good when you're doing this. We can do lying down, sleeping, but the sitting here is really lengthening your spine, your arm really pressing down, opening your heart. Good job. And then come back. Then again, we're gonna squeeze the leg, okay? Squeeze the leg, drop, and bring other one over right here. But if you cannot bend that much your knee, lengthening your leg is always awesome, okay? So right here, and grabbing your thigh, slightly go back, pressing the tailbone, and you can lengthen your leg right here, just lifting a little bit, or coming up a little bit higher, bringing, flexing your toes, relax your shoulder, again, not squeezing, relax everything. You can do it, or just right here, and breathe. And slowly drop. Nice job, guys. And then bring your hand behind. Same thing like other side. Drop your foot down and slightly turning your hip and massaging your colon too and opening your heart. Lower back feel good. Hip flex working. Nice job. And breathe. Then from here, we're gonna come up right here. Now bring this leg, okay? If your right leg out, bring your right leg in and cross your knee. So I don't expect you will do like stacking your knee together. If you can, that's great, okay? If not, you can just cross. Or if you cannot, you can always just do out there. So that's always the option, anything, okay? So right here, then reaching up high. Inhale, turn your body, just go a little bit turning. Again, twisting and breathe. And always you put your hand out and you can always gauge your fingertips, but try not to go too far back. So just gauging here, opening. But sometimes you putting your head behind turning is neck hurts, okay? Then slowly come back, release, and go to counter pose, exhale. And inhale, then switch your leg other side, however you want to do it, switch, okay? Then coming up high, inhale, exhale, turn to right side. So putting here your elbow is helpful, or grabbing the knee, whichever you want, and just completely relax your body. You can gaze your thumb or opening to the side and breathe. Nice breeze this morning, feels so good. Then come back to center and going exhale to the side, counter and coming up high, inhale, Then open your leg. You can crush and hold, okay? Or hold your knee. We're gonna rock few times. So if you're crushing, that is fine, or right here, fine. Now you have to round your back to drop, okay? Drop and come up and lengthen your spine. But if you want to sit down, just down here and rock here, that's fine. So massaging your back and your kidney and then your lungs feel so good. If you're grabbing your toes, your foot, and you can come up, lengthening, reaching out, and coming up and lengthen. So all those things you can always do. Do few times. Rocking is good for your body. Rocking and great. Then bring your leg up above. So reaching, sometimes you feel like your feet are smiling, okay? Let the feet smile being up towards the ceiling, not always down to the ground. And then point, circle, let your toes dance, okay? Open your hand to the side, just relax a little bit. So keeping your lower back flat is good. Your hand outside palm facing up is good. And then you can just do a little bit movement, okay? Keep your lower back flat. You just do that, or go crisscross, side to side. All this feel good, very gentle. And you can bend, you can do the bicycle like this, lengthening out. You can always play around your body, just like relaxing more, but strengthening your lower back and your core. You feel good when you leg up and you go side to side. When you're doing that, you feel really good and your body moving great, okay? And then from here, you can hug your knee closer to your rib cage, not lifting your like heel too far, your hip too far. Just keep your tailbone down, your hip not lifting, just rock side to side, rock. And then you can lengthen your leg, holding here, stay, and then switch other one, stay. Or you can turn around, holding your knee, and turn to the side and go other side opening. You feel good. All those great things is lying down. You completely relax your body. And slowly come back to center. Do the opposite side the same. Open your arm. Keep your arm on the floor as much as you can. Okay? So, and then turning, you're working on massaging your colon and your lower back, turning your sacral. You feel so good. And just breathe. And you can stay a little bit there longer. Then when you come back, and then you can push the heels out, okay, your toes up, heel out. Bring your hand overhead and lower back flat. Stretch your body. Somebody pulling from your hand and your heel. Really go there and you just completely relax and open your hand to the side and just close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes and completely let go. So this is how you relax, taking your time, no problem. Just close your eyes.